It's official. CU is now the second university in the Pac-12 that has implemented a campus-wide smoking ban. The ban officially starts next fall, and the next 6 months will be an educational phase.
There will not be ticketing or fines. Part of it will be what we've called community enforcement. So people may ask others and say, did you know that this is a no smoking campus?
As of now, students won't be ticketed for smoking on campus. But next fall, students who smoke on campus will be referred to the Office of Student Conduct. But even students who do smoke on campus don't seem strongly opposed to the ban.
So I think smoking ban is not too good thing, but I think we need to put some limits that people should not smoke too much and in open places.
During the next 6 months, resources will be available for students and faculty members who want to quit smoking. Even though the ban does not take full effect until next fall, about 7% of students who do smoke have about 6 months to either find a new place to smoke or kick their habit. For NewsTeam Boulder, I'm Brianne Bilbrey.
We're standing here outside Libby Hall where just 2 days ago a CU student was found dead inside. With the shocking news, we found many of the students would like some answers, but we found they're really not getting many. CU Boulder Police released a statement Wednesday morning stating a young man was found dead in his dorm room late Tuesday night. It happened inside Libby Hall and residents were notified via email. But for now, that's about all the information students know.
Some other RAs, and they said they weren't allowed to tell us anything. That was about all I've heard.
As students grieve the death of a fellow student, some feel it's even harder to cope without knowing any of the details.
It's a little bit frustrating. You'd think you'd just be able to tell us, but apparently not, so.
Officials and faculty seem to be doing everything they can to keep the situation hush-hush. While students are understanding of the situation, the not knowing seems to be sparking many rumors on campus and online.
Walking around campus, but everyone's kind of saying different, vague things.
Libby, and all she heard was that it might have been an RA, and it might not have been.
We're told the coroner is out of town, so no official statement can be released until he gets back. Megan Cheek, NewsTeam Boulder.
Amber Wilson is a 22-year-old CU senior, majoring in English and anthropology. Like many of her peers, she feels that her phone plays a large part in her life.
I do actually refuse to have my email on my phone because I know I would check it literally every 5 minutes, so it is distracting. There's too much on it. Hello.
Phone addiction is not listed in the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Illnesses, better known as the DSM, nor does it have a straightforward definition.
There is a physiological sort of element to a need that develops around technology, and in that way I would say it's becoming an addiction like others.
Last year, Baylor University conducted its own study of cell phone addictions and found that on average, a college student sends about 110 text messages a day, checks for incoming messages 60 times a day, and spends about 7 hours interacting with information and communication technology.
It amazes me how you see it play out there in the social world where people just don't seem to be able to let it go.
The security app Lookout also conducted its own study called Mobile Mindset. Their study states that about 55% of people check their phone while they're in bed, whether that's before or after they wake up, or in the middle of the night. 30% check while they're out to eat with others. 9% of people check their phone while at some type of religious gathering or inside a church, and almost 40% of people admit to checking their cell phones while in the restroom.
Yes, I am addicted to my phone. It's a problem.
The constant need to stay in contact via phone distracts people from their physical surroundings.
With people's heads down, doing whatever it is they're doing, you miss these just informal exchanges as you're walking around the world, the city,
The anxiety you might feel from not having your phone with you, even for one day, is one sign that you may be addicted.
I would just be annoyed the whole day. Wouldn't be like panicking for the most part, but I would be really annoyed if I didn't have my phone all day.
It varies from generation to generation. For college students, we're consistently using our phones to keep up and check in with one another, whether it's through text, Facebook, or Twitter. But when it comes to our parents' generation, they're more likely to use their cell phones for email use rather than social media. When studying or trying to get schoolwork done, place your phone on silent or even try to set it aside for a few hours so you're not as distracted. If you find yourself checking your phone in the middle of the night for messages or keep your phone by your pillow, these are also possible warning signs that you may be addicted to your cell phone. Brianne Bilberry, NewsTeam Boulder.